Have you ever been in a very bad situation? I'm talking about a very bad situation. Yani a situation you never thought you could find yourself in, even in your worst nightmares. You have never imagined yourself in such a situation. Well, I was in a similar situation not so long ago. Yet I managed to be where I am right now and pull myself together to a point that I can share my progress and my journey from being where I was to being where I am right now. My name is Andiola. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where today we are going to discuss on how to bounce back from failure. Is embrace the pain. And you know, when I'm saying this, the first time I saw this tip, I was very happy actually, because I was feeling all sorts of emotions at that time. I was feeling so angry and sad. I was feeling so many things at that time. And when I saw embrace the pain, I was like, yes, I'm going to embrace this pain. I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm going to cry every time. I'm telling you, me and that pain, we were the best of friends. We were BFFs. Wherever I was going, that pain was going with me. and I was more miserable at that time. And I came to understand that this point does not mean that you should continuously feel that pain. No, you should try to go through that pain, and you should accept the situation that you're in at that time, because it's only through acceptance that you're going to be able to continue with the healing process. And once I found that out, I actually felt much better, because once I accepted the situation I was in, I began my healing process. Step number 2 is don't feel sorry for yourself. It's so easy to start feeling sorry for yourself and start throwing yourself a pity party. Trust me, that won't help you, because you'll just be wasting your time and you won't be improving your situation at that time. Step number 3 is determine your next move. When you stop feeling sorry for yourself, or otherwise you just don't feel sorry for yourself, you will have a clearer mind to determine where you went wrong to be in the situation that you're in at that time. For me, I looked at my schedule where I was wasting time. I made a new timetable and I made a new schedule, and I had to change a lot of other things around. And so far they've helped me, because you can see how I am. I am smiling and I am happy at the moment, and my grades have actually really improved. So determine your next move and make sure that as you plan out your next move, it is precise. I saw this video somewhere where this person was saying, imagine you're creating a map to go to get treasure somewhere in an island, and you just see that the export is marked on the east side, yet they haven't shown you the hills, the rivers, the seas you're supposed to cross. That map won't really help you out. So when you're planning your goals and you're trying to determine your next move, make sure that that plan and what you're coming up with is really going to be something that you're going to be consistent with, and it is really detailed. You say, if I do this, I'm going to do this. And I think that will be really helpful, and it will be really goal-oriented. The fourth thing is don't compare yourself to others. And I'm going to share with you something that my mom usually tells me when I start comparing myself to others, because you know it's human nature to be comparing yourself to others. My mom usually tells me that when you look at the sky, you're going to see stars. Some of them are bright and glittering and shining, while some of them are dim. It doesn't mean that that dim star is not shining. Maybe the distance is far, or a cloud is covering that star that you cannot see the light. What she told me is, later, after she told me that, she gave me that analogy, she told me that that is how life is. it can be someone's time to succeed and it's not your time to succeed. Don't compare your don't compare your behind the scenes with everyone else's highest reel. What I mean is, it's your time to struggle in order to reach to that point where you can shine. This star that is shining might be at a closer distance to the earth than this other star that is not that bright. Yet, this other star that is not that bright is a bigger star. And if you get closer to it, you'll find out that it's a bigger star. So just don't compare yourself to others. It won't really help you. It will make you more miserable. My next tip is have a good support system. By this I mean, have people who you will be able to open up to and talk to whenever you start feeling low. Because you need encouragement once in a while. You need people to pick you up when you fall down. And I think this tip came to me as a blessing because I am surrounded by very positive people and people who really love me and who are there for me when I was at my worst. So make sure you have a good support system. And actually that support system may not be the people you're thinking of right now. Maybe when you go through a problem, those people who you're really close to at that time won't be anywhere. Hawatakuwa karibu na wewe, they won't be anywhere close to you, and God will provide new people in your life who will actually help you and pick yourself up. God will never let you to just suffer and wallow on your own. So make sure you have a good support system, and if you do have this good support system, make sure you open up and you're able to talk. For me, there was a period I wasn't really able to talk to people, and my mom advised me to go for counseling, and it really helped because I felt like at that time I was feeling like I'm really disturbing my friends. But when I went for counseling, I could be able to talk to this person and he really helped me. So if you don't have anyone else to talk to, you can look for a professional who will help you to work through your problems and juggle your emotions at the same time. So have a good support system and make sure you open up to someone. The next point is be excited about where you are. Be excited about this journey, because I believe that God does not give big fights to little soldiers. He gives big fights to big soldiers. I told myself that one time, and that was about the period I was also deciding to start my own YouTube channel. And I told myself I'm going to be really excited about this journey, because at the end of the day, when you watch these movies about pirates or whatever movies that there are, the moment of getting the treasure isn't as fun as the moments that they were hustling to go and get that treasure. All those obstacles they went through makes that treasure more worthwhile. So be excited about this journey. Be excited about where you are. Even if you're really failing, or you think you're at the worst place you could imagine, just be excited and know that this journey is going to be the best journey you could have ever thought of. At least that's what I'm telling myself. And my last tip is pray and practice affirmations. I don't think you can ever go anywhere without God, and I can't emphasize that enough. Make sure that God is part of your team, that God is the leader of your crew, that God is the driver of your destiny. Just make sure that whatever you're doing is at the right side it is at the right hand of God, and that God is beside you. And practice affirmations. By this I mean, whenever you start having negative self-talk, always have something to counter it. This will also help you in case you are feeling depressed or something of the sort, or you're feeling sad. Whenever you start feeling low and feeling like you cannot make it, have a counter move. Have something positive to tell yourself. This I got from a book known as The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent. He said that whenever you read the Bible and you find a good motivational verse, write it down and make sure you memorize it, so that whenever you find that you're meeting an obstacle and you're just about to give up, tell yourself that word. After all, the Bible does not lie. I like saying this verse, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And once I say that verse, I don't think I can find any obstacle that I won't be able to conquer. got a bonus tip, and this is one of my latest tips, and it is never ask yourself, what will people think of me? Because people will always think something about you, and you can never change their perspective. You can never enter their mind and delete their memory of you so that they can never think of you. That will never happen. So just don't think about what other people are thinking about you. They will always have an opinion about you, whether it's good, whether it's bad. Even sometimes when you don't know someone, you can have an opinion about them. You may just be walking along the streets and you see someone with very nice shoes and you'll be like, hey, this girl has nice shoes. Or you see someone who's really dirty and you're like, hey, this person is really dirty. So trying to ask yourself, what will people think about me? I think it is the surest way towards insanity, because you will always constantly be wondering what other people are thinking about you. You're not concentrating on yourself. Just don't think about what other people will think about you. Let it go and just think good thoughts about yourself, because that is what matters at the end of the day. Remember that most dreams have been destroyed or never accomplished because of asking yourself, what will people think of me? And most heroes never ask themselves that question. Be a hero of your own life and never ask yourself that question. And always believe in yourself. Never give up. Thank you for listening to me today, and have a very, very, very blessed day.